Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then look no further, because you can join said Discord group by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat? You click on that and you'll find all the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode here, and let me know if there is anyone who would like to get us started. And we already have a couple of things coming in request-wise. We have the Glade from Frost King, so the arena will be set, and then Lilac is turning the customize off. No worries, Skippy. It was a lot of fun for me as well. Glad to hear that you had a good time. Fantastic. All right. So it looks like maybe... Well, I see you saying hello. Is this also you saying that you're looking to get in here, Lilac and or Blue? Let me get into Discord. There we go. Lilac seems to be saying yes. Blue, I'm getting a little more mixed signals. Okay. Only if no one else wants to. Alright. Coach bound to throw hands? What are you talking about, Macaws? Macaws, would you like to get in there? And Frost King as well? Okay, so in that case it sounds like maybe it makes sense to go Lilac Macaws initially here, and then Frost King, if you're going to stick around for a while, then we could potentially get you in a little bit later on. How does that sound? Seems like that could be the way to do it. Alright, awesome. In that case, let me get you guys some invites here. Let's see. We have a Macaws, and we have a Lilac. Okay, invites should be on their way. Remember, we do already have a couple of requests here. Glade of Lou for the arena and customize off, so we're not really getting much in the way of a warm-up here.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. I'm gonna see how it goes. I might, be here less time than usual because I am kind of tired because I was hiking through the woods for an hour today.
Well, that's exciting.
Yes. The invite...
Oh, need me to resend it?
No, I see the pop-up. It's just a black box.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna close it. Can you resend it?
Yeah, let's just try again.
Lids, are you a fan of hiking?
I don't do it very often. I do enjoy it when I do it, but it's not something that I ever really go out of my way to do unless I know that I'm going somewhere that happens to have a really good trail or two.
Is the invite on the way?
I thought I resent it, did I not? Let me try again.
Ah.
Okay. Resent it just now, so hopefully you can see it.
Getting a pop-up. I am fingers crossed that it's gonna load. I'm just gonna give it a second.
Alright.
Maybe if I open Steam,
Oh,
that might fix it.
that would probably help. Yeah.
That would probably help. Like it just has the pop-up, but it doesn't have. I don't have Steam open already usually because it like lags my computer a lot. Come on, computer, stop lagging.
Come on, computer. You can do it.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
I came dangerously close to turning into a Dora the Explorer song.
I did not know you were familiar with the fine arts.
That's one way to put it.
The ancient texts. The ancient.
I was there when they were written. Any luck?
Wait. Maybe it did something. It did something.
Okay.
That's good.
I know the Lorax, okay? I'm familiar with the Lorax.
You're just not familiar with the cultural impact the Lorax has had.
Right. That is, you know, I draw a line in the sand.
You're not a member of the Onceler fandom?
Oh gosh, no. Let's not go there. Enough of this Onceler nonsense.
Are you not a fan of the Onceler?
No! Do we have to talk about this every week for an entire month?
Maybe. Steam is... Can you send me an invite one more time?
Alright. 5th time's the charm.
I'm hoping I won't have to restart my computer.
Let's see.
Please, computer.
Where?
And if it's taking too long, I can just come in after, like, later maybe.
Well, you see, the problem is, where are you? And I'm so sorry you do not appear on my Steam friends list because it says you're offline. Last on mine a minute ago, but I don't know if that means it'll work. So I'll cancel the remote play and resend you the invite.
Steam Web Helper, a critical Steam component. Ah, there we go. Now it suddenly just sprung in my face.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Steam. Thank you for actually working. Oh my gosh, it's actually loading. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I did technically cancel the invite, so,
So, oh, by the way, I do recognize that reference you just made.
Do you now?
Yes. I don't remember the exact song, but I have listened to it before in the past.
Okay.
Okay. Why is Steam recording turned? What? No? Go away. Okay, can you invite me one more time, please? Thank you. Thank you, it works. Finally. Praise the scribes.
Okay. Well, first try, I believe, is what the kids are saying these days. All right. Well, let me set you guys up here. So, which triumvirates would you two like to be?
Also, do you like my profile picture?
Despite having just sent you about 10 Steam Remote Play invites, I could not say that I remember what your profile picture is.
That is okay. It's the stowaway in a big sweater.
Okay.
So I think anyone would like it by default.
Which triumvirates do you guys want?
Oh yes, dissidents.
Dissidents for Lilac. McCoss, what are you thinking?
True Nightwings for me, Daddy-o.
Please never refer to me by that name ever again.
I'm so glad I didn't miss coming this week.
Anyways, so, as a reminder, we have customized off for this match, which means we'll have randomized Exiles, Masteries, and Talismans. Won't even get to see what those things are in advance.
May I interrupt for a minute?
Okay.
Is it possible to switch player placements?
Right after I entered your names. The nerve of this individual. You asked me this after I just did the manual labor.
I forgot that. I forgot about that.
How dare you?
Forgive me.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy-o.
Don't make me uninvite you from Steam Remote Play.
I
You know what you just did.
couldn't help it.
You know we both know very well what you just did.
I couldn't help it, okay? It's Macaw said it first.
And I made it very clear that term was not to be used again.
You said to him, "Never call me that again." You didn't turn to me and say not to call you that. So fair game.
That's not the way that works.
You got more. Blue says you got more viewers from that. That's a plus.
Oops. My hand slipped.
Huh?
Oh, you know. Perhaps just threatening to kick you out of Steam Remote Play.
I think your audio cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't do it, but I very nearly disconnected you from Steam Remote Play.
Okay, I will not call you that again, I promise. I'm sorry.
How about that Pyre, huh?
Yeah, how about them rights? But also, I'm sorry, I will not call you that again.
Oh, also I forgot to change your names. I changed your sigils, I didn't change your names.
You forgot
The sermon intro,
to?
I have a minute.
You forgot to?
We soon shall see who
Oh, can he do it quickly enough? Can he do it quickly enough?
Dissidents, stand prepared.
Well, it's not like you're playing.
Look at that. Look at that.
Prepared.
Perfectly timed. Well, we have
Now begin.
neither player able to move, perhaps.
Yay.
Possibly. Maybe. This is Lids tabbing back in, just to be sure. But can we just get some quick confirmation as to whether either player is able to move right now?
I can't
Oh,
use
well,
anything.
one reason for this might be that Lilac should now be able to move,
Okay.
as the wrong team, perhaps.
No, I'm
No?
moving on on the
okay.
right side.
All right. In that case, well, let us begin.
Cool.
We have Lilac with Volfred, Hamatha, and Oralek from the random teams. Macaws has Vizpalet the Demon, Udmilda, and Bertrude, so it's double Crow for Macaws. But it is Lilac getting us started with Oralek on a 25 damage plunge. He does not appear to have prayer beads. He is now gone in this round. Volfred banished. Macaws gets the throw off, but there's not enough on that. Right now it's just Hamatha for Lilac, at least until Volfred makes his return. Hamatha, she's banished. Now here's Macaws. Milda, No time for the throw. But McCoss gets it back here, pinned in the corner. But this time does get the throw off. That one good for 21 damage. Can't believe Pamitha has the nerve to stand between the two of them. Took me a minute to figure out what you meant by that. Here is Pamitha. Now, if Lilac is to play the slow and patient game, waiting for Orlek to return, it could be a while, as he does not seem to have any way to come back from his usual 30-second respawn time. That means we might see ourselves in this situation a fair bit. No one back defensively, so McCoss able to capitalize on that opportunity with a 30 damage plunge from Vizpalette. Now she's out for the remainder of this round. No prayer beads on her. McCoss, for what it's worth, does actually also have a team with very slow respawns as well. So that may be a defining feature here, as it's Orlek with the 25 damage plunge there. History repeats itself in more ways than one. The difference this time, though, being that McCoss has enough time to go the throwing route, so he will remain at full strength in this round. Sliding Grandma. Well, there are two of them. This being one of them, oh, and it was quite close. Ludmilda is stopped. And Orlek very nearly stopped there, but does just enough to get in for a 25 damage plunge. That means one score is potentially all that Lilac needs here. Now, we've not really seen much of anything talisman-wise. Sometimes that is an indication that players might have RITE Light, the 20 rekindling talisman, since that only shows itself once a player reaches 0 Pyre life. So wouldn't necessarily rule that out. But now McCoss also capable of finishing this with one score, except there is that one additional potential source of rekindling for Lilac, as Lilac does have Volfred. Now the thing here, though, is that Pamitha does not have sufficient damage, only 20 there, so either way, McCoss still holding on with 5. McCoss would not need to be quite so picky. Any sort of score would do, and Lilac defenseless here. So time to test the theory. It is 10 rekindling, so that means it's from Volfred. And we have a one-score game, potentially. We don't know definitively as to whether McCoss has any sort of second life bar. Lilac, though, finishes the job.
GG.
GG.
Perhaps a stroke of fortune ought to be thanked.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until
The bad guys won, says Core. Read into that however you will.
Is it because of what I called you that will not be repeated?
I don't know, you'd have to ask Core.
Core, is that why?
We'll reset ourselves here, but let us know, chat, if there's anything we want to see for the next one. RC Prize, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Of course, we could always just leave it up to the players to take whatever they want. That does work as well. We threw them straight into the chaos with the customize off, so maybe they deserve the opportunity to take whatever they want, but that is ultimately your decision to make.
I got an idea.
Okay. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I had a feeling. I had a hunch. That is... Whoa, hold on! I guessed the first part. Oh, hold on. Wait, we have a few things lining up here. Also, Uzi Persona, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the support.
Hello.
But we have... Let's make some sense out of this. We have the boat arena. We then, chronologically, had an Exile's request from Frost King for Volfred one team, Orlek the other. And then, we had Falcon Ron from Lilac. So, if you guys are up for combining Falcon Ron with the Volfred plus Orlek request, then we could bundle those together, but I would understand if we want to keep Falcon Ron as its own separate thing, in which case we can wait one match before we do that.
What does the chat think?
Do we want to combine Falcon Ron with this Orlek versus Volfred dynamic?
Do you want to make a poll?
No polls. No polls.
Frost King wants to know what is the Falcon Ron.
It is one of the downside's greatest mysteries. You say this, Blue. It is something that Arumi, I don't know if he's here today, but he has experimented with mods to try to make that happen. He found a way to mod in new playable characters, and, you know, understandably, as soon as he said that that was potentially a possibility, I had to say that Falcon Ron was priority numero uno, of course.
Oh?
Oh? I don't know if he ever got to the point where it was stable enough for those mods to be truly usable, but it was far enough along that he was able to take some little clips and screenshots and what have you. I know he did Tariq, and I think he did the Black Wagon. Oh, I think the issue with...
Wait, the Black Wagon is playable?
He did mod in the Black Wagon as a playable character. I think one of the issues was getting the art so that you had the character show up on the screen in the correct, dimensions and size and perspective and all that stuff, which might have been an issue with Falcon Ron, if I remember correctly. That might have been one of the reasons why that was not one of the first ones that he went with.
Wait, but is it functional enough to, like, are you able to, like, download it?
I have no idea. This was also a few years ago at this point, and this is squarely an Irumi question.
I would be very excited to play as the Black Wagon. Especially on the boat. I want to see what that would be like.
True.
Someday I will play I will play versus mode with my team of Stowaway, Tizo, and the Black Wagon. They're friends.
Or in some cases, siblings.
Yes. Sniles neatly.
Well, anyways, back to the original question of how do we feel when it comes to combining Falcon Ron with the Volfred / Orlek request? Are we okay with that, or do we want to keep those two things separate?
I kind of would maybe, like... If I get Orlek, I'm fine with it.
Macaws, are you okay with taking Volfred?
I'm down to clown. Yeah, it's good.
Alright. In that case, I suppose it sounds like we might be okay with combining those things. If that works for you two, then there is only one other thing we need to do. That.
Alright. Was there gonna be like a double swap out at some point?
We were saying there were one or two people who were interested in getting in a little bit later on. So, whenever either of you guys are looking to swap out, I think we have at least one person who might be waiting in the wings. But why don't we get this one started for now? Falcon Ron, Orlek versus Volfred.
What implications does this have for
Whoa. Let's not go there.
We need to know.
Slow your roll.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Well, it's a Mooncrest Orlek in the first spot. So Lilac is claiming Team Orlek.
Hello?
Hello.
I keep hearing like the Discord.
Hello from the
voice.
other side.
I must have called 1,000 times.
Hey!
Volfred.
There
I
is
may not-
Volfred on the other side.
I may not be as old as you, but I still understand some references.
That's not even an old reference.
How old is it actually?
Probably like, I don't know, 5-ish? It might be a little more than 5 years. The other one that I did earlier was like 20-year-old reference, so
Heh. Heh.
that one definitely... That one is much more so the something you could qualify as an old reference.
Mm-hmm.
What is the oldest reference I can make? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
A
Bertrude. Tizo.
Just to be clear, I was not trying to be really mean to you. That is an actual reference. That's from Gone with the Wind.
I know. Don't worry.
Messenger Imp.
Alright, well, we are ready to go here. Again, it is Lilac against McCoss on the boat. Falcon Ron, perhaps?
Don't you mean Falcon Ron versus Macaws?
This is true. This is true. Falcon Ron very much expected to make some form of appearance in this rite. How exactly, we will have to see. Ooh, but Lilac defenseless here. Opportunity for McCoss to get an uncontested 15 damage throw. Just notice the picture change. Indeed! Tis Falcon Ron. McCoss back in possession here with Volfred. His throw, oh, intercepted there. I kind of thought that one was gonna land.
Too bad for that one.
Orlek gets a banishment, and in fact, no one left on Macass's side, at least not until Messenger makes his return. Time perhaps for Orlek. Doesn't work out on the initial attempt, but he has it back now, and on this attempt, does make it in for 25.
The orb is taken.
Gilman makes it through Owen with Astral Eye. That is worth extra damage now, and... Don't know. Lilac does not have enough damage to finish this with one score. Would need to be at least 2.
A deftly thwarted drive.
There is Orlek coming back courtesy of the Mooncrest, accelerating his return. But down goes Orlek. He comes back quickly once more. Quick throw from McCoss, but it looks short. Orlek banished here. Dangerous portal for McCoss, but Lilac has it back. Orlek makes it in. That's 25 damage. Does mean McCoss still holding on here. McCoss does also have Volfred, the sap, and so may have some rekindling here. We may see a second life bar. An opportunity now, perhaps. At least for a moment there. Lilac was defenseless, although Tizo comes back in time to get a stop. Gilman now by himself. He's banished now once again. Lilac defenseless. Time for Macaws, and that's a full 30 damage on the throw. So that's the ideal situation for Macaws. That's his highest damage score, and still at full strength. Aggressive sapling placement. But Orlek gets rid of one of the defenders. Vanished by the second, though. Does come back quickly once again, though. That Mooncrest really paying off here. Macaws looking for an opening. The throw is short. But Macaws looking for a rebound and got it. Nearly able to follow that one in. Big exploding sapling play from Volfred. Volfred, oh, blinks out of the way. Goes for the short distance throw, but it needed a little bit more in order to land. It's a cheeky play from Macaws. Wasn't quite cheeky enough, though. That throw is also just a little bit short here. Orlek got it back, and there is the score. But there is the confirmation that yes, Macaws has the second life bar. It's 10 rekindling here. But now that means one score from Lilac is likely all that Lilac would need, barring a very quick throw. But it is all up to Gilman at the moment, and he came up short. That means time now for a fully charged sap throw. That's 25 from Volfred. Orlek, down he goes. Tizo against Bertrude. Tizo trying to find his way through, and with that infinite stamina, he's quite mobile.
What happened there?
And he
That's what
takes
I'd like
out
to know.
seemingly the entirety of Macaws' team to set up the winning plunge.
Their pyre burns,
GG.
whilst that of their
GG.
adversaries is but ash.
GG.
The ceremony is complete.
Well played.
Ron prevailed.
By the power of Falcon Ron.
Till the
Falcon
stars
Ronaldo.
align.
Whoa, I don't know if I would go that far. We're not ready for Falcon Ronaldo. The world isn't ready for Falcon Ronaldo.
But I think Falcon Ronaldo is ready for the world.
Alright, well let
And
us
who are
know.
we to question a god?
Let us know, chat, if there is anything you would like to see for the next one. We had a bunch of things for that. The arena, the characters, and, of course, Falcon Ron. Oh dear.
What? Oh no! No! No!
Brace yourselves.
No! I haven't even read that, but I'm scared.
It's an exile's request from
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Chewing Dragon. Manly goes shopping, but on his way to the Balenciaga store, oh wait, hold on. On his way to the store, drunk, Barker tears his beautiful silk robes. Extremely violent argument ensues. And this is at the Imp Trading Center, the finest marketplace in the downside.
Chewing Dragon, how many lid coins do you have?
Sounds like this means Manly against Barker, is what that translates to, exiles-wise. I'll give you guys a minute to think about which side you would rather take in this bout. But then it looks like that will be it. So let's get going. So one of you is Manly, the other one is Team Barker.
The dissidents shall take on the true Nightwings. Welcome.
Wait, was it... Do we get to pick
Who
which
shall
team?
conduct the
Uh,
race?
Well, so it was an exile's request.
Pick which.
You have to
Who's
respect
Team
the lore
Manly?
with the choice of your exiles, of course, says Chewing Dragon. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go Team Barker. Team drunk. Would it says drunk Barker? So would that imply mottled flask?
Okay.
I'm asking.
It was Barker who was drunk, not Manly?
Correct. That is how I interpreted it. Were there
Which
any
lore,
master's
though?
requests?
Oh, dear.
No, in the exile's request. I think he said. Let me look. Manly goes shopping on his way to the Balenciaga store. Drunk Barker. I assumed that he was saying drunk Barker.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely Barker. Okay, that's fair.
Okay. This is the casual universe lore? Okay.
Okay, not the
what's
spirit dimension extravaganza.
Thank goodness. Was there any
There were no other requests tied to that.
Or not
Do
exiles.
not ask any other
Okay.
questions to invite others.
Sir, yes, sir.
We know if we give Chewing Dragon an inch,
I am
he
fighting
will take
the
a marathon.
urge. I promised I would not call you that again, so I'm going to keep my word. But I was very tempted to. Forgive me. And no other exiles requests other than Barker and Manly?
Correct. So
Okay.
everything else seems to be up to you two.
Bertrude.
So Bertrude will be well, yeah, who is out getting drinks with Barker? And apparently the answer is Bertrude. Who is out shopping with Manly? And apparently the answer is Pamitha. Tizo is a friend of Barker. Okay, if you say so.
Is this a suggestion or a request?
Yeah, is this a requirement?
Sandra.
Passion Coal Snadra. Second choice for Macaus. Macaus has not yet taken Manly. Macaus does need to take Manly. So presumably that means that'll be the third selection. In the previous request, it was established that Tizo, Barker, and Pamitha trashed the Burger King, but that was in a different dimension. We just established that.
Yeah, I say Bertrude is now friends with Barker.
What if it's just a regular Vaganza?
Yeah.
All this talk about extravaganza.
What if it's just a regular Ganza? Regular Ganza. I hate his face so much. Don't you?
Well, you know, if you look at it for too long, you just start looking at the little bird instead.
To try and ease the pain of having
Exactly.
to see him.
Exactly. Well, I suppose at this point, we don't know what, if any, follow-up there may be from here. What implications there may be when it comes to the outcome of this rite. But apparently, this marks our first step in a new universe.
A new world.
A brave new world.
A
That's
brave
what we'll
new
have to
world.
be. Pamitha, banished here. Barker gives it up to Tizo. Tizo blocked, now banished. Dangerous portal, but Macaus back in possession. Has the portal blocked as well. Barker, though, blocks Pamitha. Pamitha gets it back. But she's banished. Tizo. Making some moves, but he's blocked. Macaus Macaws back now with Pamitha. And able to harp push through for a 10 damage plunge. Presumably that is because of a stubborn flame from Bertrude. Meaning that if Macaws is in the lead, he is dealing 10 less damage than he would usually deal. Bertrude, though, with this plunge, deals 30 damage. No prayer beads on her, though, so she's gone in this round. The imps trapping Snadra. And once again, Pamitha bulldozes her way through. And with the prayer beads, Macaw's still at full strength, so happy to use that methodology. No real downside in that case. In the meantime, though, Barker
Downside.
sneaks through the other way.
You said downside.
This is true. That is a word in the English language.
With absolutely no significance.
The orb is taken in the name of Solium Mur.
It's a 25 damage plunge there from Lilac, but it means now no Bertrude in this round. Tizo loops around the other way, and with that infinite stamina, he just keeps on going. And has the extra offense there. 25 rather than the usual 15 on that plunge. So Lilac getting a little bit better value. But now with just Bertrude at the moment, Tizo not making a return in this round. And with that plunge, that triggers some rekindling from Macaws. It's 10 here, and that means one more score. Likely all that Lilac would need. Will it be Tizo? Not on this occasion. Snadra shoulder smashes him. In time for a 20 damage throw from Pamitha, this time the full value as Numbing Gust is not active. Or rather, Stubborn Flame, I should say. Big exploding sapling play there. Barker does return, gets rid of Manly, but Snadra brings Manly back. Macaws pushing all of his pieces into the middle here, and it does pay off as Pamitha gets the score. Once again, Pamitha is back, uses the Harp Salute to sacrifice Snadra. Macaws getting very aggressive here. While Lilac biding some time, but that was the play Macaws was looking for. Oh, got a double banishment and had a brief window to sneak in the throw, but Barker able to intercept. Now Tizo on the attack, sneaks under the defender and in for the winning plunge.
GG.
GG.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Well played, you two.
Train Dragon left another comment.
I think from what I caught, it was a review of what has happened in on prior occasions in other dimensions. I don't think that was new information. Let's see. For those who forgot, in the Spirit Dimension Extravaganza, Almer worked in the fast food wasteland Burger King and discovered his occult powers during a night shift with Ignarius, who was his manager. They fought, and because of the mishap, both were transported to the Spirit Dimension. Cultist Dalbert, Slave Realm? What?
None of these words are in the Book of Rites.
However, in the casual universe, Almer still works in Burger King with Ignarius, his manager still. They have a very difficult shift, and then Barker, Tizo, and Pamitha make things worse. Well, let us know, chat, if there's anything in particular we would like to follow that one up with. None of these words were uttered by the scribes. Chewing Dragon! In a close match, it was... Who was the Barker was the key character on that team. Team Barker. Well, Barker just keeps on winning in these. Apparently, Barker has the secret sauce. The magic recipe. Frost King is going with the withdrawn theme, which would mean some dread design. Yes, exactly. Okay, anything else we're looking for here, or is that it? Chewing Dragon, you need to know what the stowaway is up to, and she better be okay. I don't know if we want to, invite other people into this very likely cursed universe.
Yeah, that's a good point.
At least at the moment, it is just the song request, and you know, maybe for now, we'll keep it relatively simple in that
Good
way.
idea. Good idea.
We'll
Let's
leave
keep
this
it
one up
nice
to the players.
Let's keep things nice and safe.
The dissidents versus the true Nightwings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Oh no.
Huh? What does he mean?
You see, in the multiverse, there are an infinite number of stowaways.
No. All of them need to be okay, or else I'm going to be throwing hands.
Oralek.
Blue taking notice of Lilac's first selection,
Of
Oralek.
course.
What do you mean? Did you forget about the Almer incident? Ah, yes, the Almer incident of 2024. It was a grim Sunday evening. The night shift at Burger King.
Tay.
Quick throwing stowaway for Makos. Oh. Reduced hope in order to gain extra damage for the stowaway. Perhaps a reflection of how the stowaway is feeling after she may or may not be thrown into some sort of cursed situation in the very near future.
No! Do not! No! You're
I wasn't the one who
that's
put the
telling me-
negative hope talisman on her.
Sir Gilman.
You're the one that's always telling me, do not tempt the chewing dragon. Do not tempt the chewing dragon. Now you're doing it.
Alright, Hamatha in the last spot. It was an exploding Gilman in the second place for Makos. Who will now round out the team with a webbed lanthorn messenger imp. Borlek taken out here, and he is down for the full 30 seconds. Stowaway using the ninja strats to great effect there, setting up the 20 damage throw. Borlek has returned now. It's the stowaway, but she's blocked. And now banished. The other stowaway, also banished.
I almost got banished from my internet connection.
Oh, that's one way to look at it. Well, it's all stowaway here for both teams. Just a matter of which stowaway it will be to get the deciding strike.
Unite inflicted in banishment.
To which McCall says,
No law against
neither.
throwing in the orb.
as it's a 15 damage throw from Tizo, or rather, Messenger, I should say.
Brightly than the other.
Stowaway for Lilac. Has the infinite stamina, but that's not enough to avoid the other Stowaway, who now throws this one in for 20.
The dissidents have the Sabis gained.
I read the first 4 words, the first, like, 8 words of Chewing Dragon's message, and chose not to read any of the other words of that message, as McCall throws that one in for 20.
What are the first 4 words?
You don't want to know what the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
me
words were.
specifically? Me
Yes.
specifically?
Yes.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
McCoss, with this ninja stowaway, demonstrating just how effective she can be, as with that throw, seals the deal.
GG.
GG.
Blue says, yeah, don't read it.
What did Chewing Dragon say?
The rite is ended.
Well
Is it a
played,
request?
you two.
Is it a request?
It is not a request.
Okay,
it is,
so it's optional reading.
Yeah, merely a grim optional reading.
Right.
Well, now I'm curious.
I wouldn't be. Anyways, so, how about that next rite? Anything we'd like to see? Anything perhaps not involving the twisted reanimated corpse of the stowaway?
Hey, you said it! Hey! Hey! Wait. What? How about them rights? How about them rights? How about we play some ball?
Well, that's one way to do a random arena.
How about we play some ball and not think about what Chewing Dragon said?
Uzi Persona, if you'd like to make that an official request, you're welcome to cash in some lid coin to do it. Otherwise, we can take it as a general suggestion, but not a legally binding request for the dog boys.
Mm-hmm. The dog boys. Yes. Dog boys, yes. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
It seems like that there might be an official request forthcoming.
I can lock the request in.
Here we go. Blue just did it. Dog boys for sure.
Sure.
Okay, let me just reset the arena unless there is. Oh, hold on.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Was it the one that we were just on?
Yes.
No, that's actually not what you wrote.
I was like saying yes. Do the Pit of Malif.
And then, oh, hold on. But now we're getting some mixed messages here. Oh, I see. Dog boy, to clarify, apparently means Ulmer, not the Kurz.
because he's raised by dogs.
The boy of the dogs, rather than dogs that are boys.
Correct.
Or dog-like creatures that are boys.
Yes.
Important
get it right.
distinction. Alright, well, technically speaking, the request from, was it Blue? For the Kurz did come first. So either we do those two things separately, or we meld them together.
I guess 2 Kurz and Ulmer.
We could do it that way, yeah. If we want to combine them together, if that seems workable. Meld them, they say. Alright, both the requesters agree. We should combine those two ideas. Combination of Kurz and Almer is what they are looking for here.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
So Lilac begins with a speedy rookie.
Alright, so I have to pick a dog and or this guy.
Correct.
Correct.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and lock in this gamer. Whoops.
You can reset with, yeah.
You can, you've got the scribe snuffs. Thank you for that, because I do not. Alright.
Provided courtesy of Falcon Ron. Is the scribe stuff modded in? Because I think I remember playing just regular versus mode. I don't remember there being scribe stuff.
Yeah, it is modded in. Correct.
Mm-hmm. A shame.
Mikos, what are your thoughts on Almer? I have gone on record in the past being a little harsh on the gamer. I'll be honest. I'm not too big to admit it.
The gamer?
These all of them are gamers.
This is okay. This is true. This is
But
true.
I may or may not on camera have referred to him as the C tier savage, which in hindsight, in hindsight,
correct.
I've lived to regret those words.
Hey.
Now, is he my favorite savage? Not at all. However, I think he's a much better boy than I've given him credit for. So there has been character development in season 2 of Mikos's Pyre career. So I have grown. He's grown on the tier list, as it were.
I'm so proud of you, Mikos. You've seen the light.
But just to clarify, he's still squarely below at least one other very notable savage who may or may not happen to be on the team that you are currently representing.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You'll have to tune into my my inaugural Twitch stream to see where Gareth falls on the tier list.
Building the suspense.
When do you plan on having this Twitch stream? I may be in the chat.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. What do I want to do with you? That's the problem. How about something like... Run it like...
Dalbert.
Alright, banishing throws on Dalbert. And Leech on Dalbert for Lilac.
What are your thoughts on Gareth Mikos?
Oh, you'll that one I can't. I gotta play that one close to my chest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I bet Lids would like to know.
I mean, Mikos is representing the true Nightwings right now.
Exile.
So, clearly Mikos...
If Mikos... Wait, not Mikos. If Gareth is so great... If Gareth is so great, then when he's chosen for the rites, why does AJ only just say exile instead of announcing his name?
Because his looks are savage.
Glory first to the dissidents.
Huh? Come again?
His looks are savage.
But what does that have to do with AJ not being able to announce him
The orb flies
by name?
true.
Well, I mean, as you can
Perhaps-
see here, the orb flies true whenever Gareth throws it.
True, but perhaps AJ never calls Gareth by name because he's not worth AJ's time, because he's not as cool as you make him out to be, perhaps.
None left unscathed.
I think there's a lot of assumptions going into that.
Really?
All of the
Really?
dissidents gone.
For example, Gareth would have made that original throw.
Boy,
Ulmer does follow it in
the true
for the
knight
plunge,
seems
yes,
to
but
walk their
Gareth
freedom
would have
more.
made that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ulmer,
A mere
not cool enough to make it in on that occasion.
Hey.
Gareth,
Mean to her.
the 360 off the wall.
Mean to her. Why are you mean to her?
I have no buttons or
Oh.
controls.
Uh-oh.
That's not
Uh-oh.
good.
That's not good.
And that is odd that that just happened in the middle of the match like that.
Uh-huh.
Very
I'm not
weird.
really sure why that happened.
My
So,
apologies. Let's. I've got.
that's okay.
I've got lights.
Steam Remote Play gods are angry.
Yeah, I might just uninvite and reinvite you, Macaws, and see if that magically makes it better.
All right.
Let's try that.
My apologies, chat.
That is okay. Also, Uzi, please send your Almer fan art to the Right Club server, please. We would love to see it.
All right, I'm back in.
Okay.
Alright, why don't we take just a second to see if Macaws can do stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
righteous fire.
Okay, so
On
you
its
you have
side
strong
burns just as
opinions on who the coolest between you have strong opinions that Gareth is the coolest. Who's the coolest Kerr in your opinion then?
Well, I mean, there is always a wah 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 wah.
Uh-huh. This is true. This is true.
Now to the flame.
I mean, I know they're not technically dogs, they're only dog-like, but then again, they are all good dogs, Brent.
Yes. This is true.
Ulmer doused his adversary's flame. Now end the ceremony.
One score here, potentially all that Macaws would need. In fact, only the briefest of throws would be insufficient. Ulmer. To Dalbert. He's banished.
There.
Macaws with the banishing throw gets rid of one of the defenders. The Lilac recovers. Rookie blocked. Gareth goes the ninja route. But now it's Lilac's Rookie. Answered by Dalbert. And Ulmer plunges in for the win.
GG!
The true knight
Ulmer
wins
made the
prevail.
winning plunge.
And such a well-conducted victory it was.
I said Ulmer made the winning
That
plunge.
I see Gareth in the middle here right now.
Ulmer!
And I don't see anyone.
Ulmer.
I don't see anyone
Ulmer
at
is
the
right
moment.
there!
I can control the mouse as well, but you were shaking it so hard that I couldn't force you to move to the next screen. Which I was planning to do immediately once we hit that screen, but you were too fast.
I'm a slippery little guy.
Alright, well, let's reset ourselves here. But let us know, chat, if there is anything we'd like to see for the next one. And I know we had at least one person who was interested in getting in later on. I do want to make sure we have some time to make that happen. Was it Frost King who was interested? anyone else for that matter, if anyone else is interested, let us know. Would it be a surprise that George R.R. Martin, the Game of Thrones writer, was one of the biggest influences for Chewing Dragon's writing? You don't say!
You don't. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I know that there's some, like, pretty heavy stuff in it.
Just like to establish that Game of Thrones was originally a book series.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
And that George R.R. Martin is the author, not the director.
I know that. I'm sorry. I knew about the TV series before the books. Sorry.
Kids these days, all they do is look at their screens. Can't be bothered to read one of them books.
I didn't even watch it, for the record. I just, like, heard about it. Like, I think I saw, like, a poster for it in a Walmart.
Ah, of course. Like now? Yeah, like now. Like now. No, totally.
Yeah, you're on your screen, Lids.
What are you talking about? I'm currently facing away from the screen, just leaning toward the microphone a little bit.
How can you host RITE NITE then if you're not facing your screen?
I will guess what is happening based on the sound.
Okay, so if I told you that Almer's the best character and is doing such a good job, you'd believe me?
I don't need to see the screen to know that that is a factually incorrect statement.
Excuse me. What are you saying? Lids.
You know exactly what I was saying.
What did you say? Your audio cut out?
Oh, I said I don't need to look at the screen to know that that was a factually incorrect statement.
Yes, and then I said, what did you just say? And then you said something else, and then your
Oh, I mean, I thought it was pretty clear.
Were you perhaps dissing Almer? Liz? Were you perhaps dissing Almer?
Look, I have nothing against Almer, per se. It just so happens that there are
Per
two other
se.
characters of the same class that happen to be superior to him.
Okay, if we are
You
ranking...
watch your words, Chewing Dragon. Anyways, if anyone is interested in getting in, which I think that Frost King has expressed interest in doing, then I think we should probably make that change fairly soon so that we give Frost King some time to play before we call it a night. Not that we have to do it right now, but maybe we go 1 or 2 more matches before we make a switch, and if anyone else is interested in getting in, then let us know. We could potentially do a double switch if there are 2 people who are interested.
Lids win Gareth slander.
Not seeing any requests, though. I don't think I've seen anyone... Oh? I don't think I've seen anyone other than Frost King express interest as well. So definitely let us know if anyone else does want to get in. Not saying Gareth is a bad character, just saying he's an antagonist. Blue might play for a bit. Okay.
Hey.
Alright. So in that case, why don't we do 1 or 2 more with you 2, and then we'll certainly get Frost King in, and potentially Blue as well, although, now Blue, you play on controller, right? Just want to make sure we aren't potentially about to get 2 keyboard mouse people in, but I think Blue was playing on controller. In which case, I think we're good. Oh! Lilac is,
Mm-hmm. I paid my lid coins up front.
You see, the thing is, that's not what a Titan Stars request does.
Wait a minute. No. You said that the Titan Stars request could also be used for, like, miscellaneous requests as well.
For things that affect the rights.
Yes.
We do have a headwind request.
How many lid coins do I need to pay you for you to admit it, Lids?
Approximately an infinite amount?
Okay. Lower than infinity.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why'd you just pay up? Whoops. Also, ignore the fact that I accidentally just moved the screen like that.
Wait, what?
You saw nothing. Don't worry. You know, just an infinite amount of lid coin. Oh, can you even see this?
Yes, I see. I just saw you moving the screen. Are monthly payments of 1 not eventually going to reach infinity?
Nope, that is not the way that infinity works.
Infinity goes on forever, unfortunately.
Alright, well, I think we are good to go here with a headwind request for this one.
The dissidents shall take on the true Nightwings.
What?
Who shall conduct the rites?
Our puny human brains cannot comprehend the concept of infinity.
How about fan art of Almer?
Yeah, and I read that, and you know.
What is? I regret reading it, actually.
Oh, something is wrong with the screen. This is true. The screen did freeze. Yeah, because I also was trying to show you guys something on the screen, and then it didn't show up, and I was like, oh, that's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Hold on. 1 second. Should be better now.
Choose someone.
Let me check. Yeah, that's better. What was it you wanted to show us?
Oh, I was just going to show you that I technically have infinite lid coin.
Oh, can I? I would like to see that, actually.
Well, you see, when I attempted to show you it, apparently it made bad things happen. So now I'm not so interested in doing it anymore.
Now I'm not sure if I should believe you. Who gets the headwind?
I think it's a headwind apiece.
Okay.
At least I assume. I mean, to infinity.
And beyond.
Precisely.
See, I know my pop culture references.
Sir Gilman.
Alright, some rekindling on headwind for Lilac. The cost went Gilman first. And now a quick throwing Bertrude. Now a speedy Bertrude. Here is headwind for McCoss, and he's exploding. Crest brings Orlek back. The Lilac's still at full strength while Macaws moves in here with Gilman. The throw is off the mark though. Now it's Orlek for Lilac. Knocks back the defenders. And that sets up this plunge. Good for 25 damage. But no prayer beads on Orlek. So one character down for Lilac. Headwind. Gilman chasing him down. And Headwind goes down. Just in time for Bertrude's return, but Bertrude cannot stop Bertrude. As that is Mikas's prone, throwing that one in for 30.
Headwind is back.
Bertrude for Lilac. Maybe waiting for Orlek, but if so, then it'll be a while. Mikas's trying to keep the pressure on, pinning Bertrude in near her Pyre. Does eventually get Headwind back, but now Bertrude goes down. Orlek does make his return, though. Now just Headwind for Macaws, but he can bring back his teammates. Orlek, shoulder smashed. Quick throw from Bertrude, that quick throwing talisman paying off for Macaws there.
Neither triumvirate is closer than the other.
Headwind with the explosive aspect of his talisman, getting several banishments there.
An unimpressive
That time a quick throw from Gilman for 9 damage.
The true night wings are now favored to prevail.
Bertrude for Macaws, the throw is good.
Bertrude threw it in.
20 damage, this might be Stubborn Flame territory at this point.
Alas for Gilman.
Orlek finds the opening, plunging here for 25. Headwind for Lilac. Waiting for Bertrude to return.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part
hold
is
on
the
one
one
moment.
you need now.
I have no idea
and
what
the
just
best
happened.
partner is the one who can deliver.
What?
I have
That's
an
why
ad
millions of
playing
maintenance and repair
somewhere
pros trust
from
Grainger,
something. I have no
because
idea
we
what
have
this is.
professional
The
grade supplies
voices.
for
Okay, I'm sorry. I have no idea why I just randomly had an ad playing in the background.
It's the scribes trying to communicate with you. They're telling you
Well,
to buy stuff.
we interrupted this moment to give you a quick ad break. Apparently.
It's the ghost of Falcon Ron.
Sorry about that.
What's the ad about?
I don't even know. I just closed it. Oh, anyways.
Falcon Ron wants to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Right?
Mhm.
No, not sponsored. What was I could double check what it was. It was like, oh, I don't even know what this company is. Anyways, well, I'll give you guys a countdown. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, go, and then on go I'll hit resume. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Lilac. Go.
The worm knight somehow did it.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Cannot move.
Uh-oh.
The ads.
It's the power of the ads. They've conspired against you. I mean, it worked last time, uninviting and re-inviting you, so I might just go with the same approach here.
Macaws, may I inquire on the origin of your profile picture?
It's from an old Ego Raptor cartoon.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I'm back in.
Alright. Should we... Before we do anything, let's take a quick second to just make sure that Macaws can move again.
We are moving.
Great. Want me to give you guys a countdown, or do you want to just go?
Let's just jump into it.
Alright, let's do it. Speaking of jumping in, that is what Orlek does with the Pyre here. That means one more score, or at least of that quantity, would be sufficient for Lilac. That means Hedwyn would not have enough. Gertrude, or obviously Orlek would, though. Hedwyn is shoulder smashed. McCoss, does that throw up enough on it? Oh, it does. Just enough, and that means now McCoss would have enough damage to finish this with one score, but I believe we saw Lilac take Rekindling on a Talisman. So I think Lilac actually can still take a couple of hits here. Orlek gets the plunge and gets the win.
GG.
GG.
Somehow managed to scrape by despite their adversaries' efforts.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
We need an ad request.
I think I can do that on Twitch, like an actual ad, not one that is like a
Please no.
random
Please
pop-up. No. I mean,
We do not.
if you
like
really
ads.
want me to give you ads,
No.
I've quite literally never done this before, but I'm pretty sure I have a button I can press that gives you ads somewhere. 60 seconds ad. Oh, look at that. We interrupt this right to give you a 60-second ad break.
No.
I think I pressed the button.
Free me.
I don't really know how this works, but I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
getting an
ads
ad
are
for
theoretically playing right
Fortnite.
now.
I'm getting an ad for Fortnite.
You asked for it. I've never done that before, but you
said
asked for it.
Now I'm
and
getting
so...
an ad for skincare.
I mean,
I
I'm just giving the
wanted it
people
to
what
be-
they asked for.
I wanted it to be like an ad starts playing in the background while the ride is going on. Please. Oh, and the others can't even hear us now because the chat can't even hear us because of ads.
Yeah, you know, I'm not really sure. I think, what, subs skip ads, right? So technically, subs can still, I don't know, man.
I'm getting a Honda Civic ad.
Well, perhaps someone is trying to call you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, like Ron?
Iroder
back.
is an
I'm
insider.
back.
He still hears us. He knows
He
what's
can
really
hear
going
my,
on.
Iroder can hear my suffering.
Alright, I didn't take note of exactly when I initiated it, but I imagine people are coming back right around now. So, anyways, I think we're back from the first ever planned, if you want to call it that, ad break on this channel.
May it be the last.
Well, if Frost King, if you are still interested in getting in, then perhaps now is a good time to make that happen, because I want to make sure we don't run out of time. Would you still like to get in, Frost King? Accept it, for it is done.
Oh, did
Ari just came back from dinner. What did I miss?
a lot. You missed a
Ads may
lot.
have broken people's stream. Alright, it does look like Frost King is ready to get in now, though, so, would either of you be willing / able to swap out to make some room here for Frost King? Skill issue. You're just not watching the ads hard enough, is clearly the takeaway from this experience.
Did Blue want to?
Oh, right,
get
and
in at some
Blue
point?
was saying maybe interested in getting in as well. Blue, are you still looking to get in? If so, then we might be looking at a double switch here.
I keep thinking that there's music playing in the background for Pyre, but no, it's my neighbors playing really, really loud band music.
Oh, like marching band?
No, I don't know actually, like mariachi band.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Is your neighbor in a mariachi band?
I have no idea. I don't even remember who those neighbors are.
Oh, okay. Fair
Like,
enough, I guess.
We have like large yards, so it is a wonder that I'm even able to hear them from so far away.
They are mariachiing quite hard.
Yes.
Alright, well it looks like both Blue and Frost King are interested and available, in which case it may make sense for us to do a double swap here, if that works for you two, Lilac and Macaws.
I can do that.
Sure thing.
Alright, well thanks for stopping by, guys. Good to have you in. GG's.
GG's.
I will free you from Steam Remote Play, and I'll catch you both later.
Farewell.
Peace out.
I'm presuming that is a best idea that I leave the voice chat.
That is generally advised, just so that we don't get a billion people talking over each other. Also, we may have just gotten another wall of text from Chewing Dragon.
Oh no.
Multiple walls of text from Chewing Dragon.
Don't.
Blue and Frost King, you are just in time. Just in time.
I'm not pushing it, by the way, but like, if I'm just quiet and polite, can I still stay in the voice chat? But if you want me to leave, I can. No pressure.
That depends how many comments you make regarding the status of the savages.
Can I stay if I don't make any?
Perhaps.
Alright.
Alright. Invite should be out to both Blue and Frost King.
Blue.
Theoretically. While you two are loading in, I will read Chewing Dragon's requests, because they are requests, not just walls of text. Ulmer is exhausted after his Burger King night shift, but he still has one important event planned. He quickly changed his clothes, brushed his teeth, messaged Jalbert that he would be returning home quite late. At this moment, the stowaway messaged him, saying that she was awaiting for him at Starbucks, which made the savage quite nervous. It was their first date, and he didn't want for anything to go wrong. However, when a dazzling individual wearing glorious new Balenciaga drip walked out of the store in slow motion, with tense music playing all around him, and a raging cur barking and tearing up some sap's clothing close by, Ulmer knew that things will go wrong. Gareth was the stowaway's ex, and he really wanted to ruin this poor teenager's day. This rite decides if Ulmer goes on a date or not. Tensions are rising in the casual universe. Balenciaga is, what, a designer clothing brand, right? Something like that? An expensive clothing brand? Of some variety? Pyre also just gave me the blue screen of death. Wonderful.
Oh no.
Well, give me one moment to restart Pyre. Well, I will get you guys back in just a minute. Once Pyre is ready to get rebooted. Come on, Pyre. Pyre died after this request. Just couldn't do it anymore. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you going?
Hello, Frost King. Hello, Blue.
And Frost King.
Hey.
I'm just sitting here in the background.
Epic.
Come on, Pyre. Pyre also really does not want to restart right now. What the heck?
At least it gives me time to go and grab a hair tie.
I might just force quit Steam real quick. Feel like that might be the play. Steam. Cooperate. Come on, Steam. Okay, now it at least lets me launch Pyre again, theoretically. Okay. Think that did the trick. Okay. Back into versus mode. Let's get, let me get Steam Friends back up. Let's see. Blue. And Frost King. Okay. Invite should now be headed your way. So I assume that means the actual request. Wait. Is it Ulmer against Gareth? In that case, is the Stowaway even participating in this match? The song is Gareth's official theme. Oh, okay. Ulmer against Gareth. Okay, gotcha.
Can you invite me again? I think it broke.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Let's see. I think I saw someone get in there, so I'm assuming Frost King that did work.
Yes, I think I'm in.
Okay. What happened with Blue? Let's try again. Lilac also following up with a talisman request saying we need Kerfang on Ulmer.
Of course.
Did it work that time, maybe?
No.
Okay,
Started loading, then it stopped.
let's try again. Let's see. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Cancel. Resend. Did we? Oh, right. We had that before. The Imp Trading Center. We lost it when we restarted. I almost lost track.
I might try something. If it doesn't work, then.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. I assume that means that Blue needs a minute. It is obvious that Gareth and the Stowaway are exes, apparently. It's not? Question mark? Excuse
Very
me?
funny that the one topic that Lilac went from discussing.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Shall I try again?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're just inviting me to interject here, Lilac.
I think it works. Yay.
That sounded promising.
I can see the screen now.
Okay, perfect. Alright, now can one of you just hit the bumpers on your controller and see which side it moves the sigil on? Like, who is doing this right now?
That's me.
Okay, so I think that means Frost King is player 1 and Blue is player 2. So, Frost King, which triumvirate would you like to be? And, Blue, which triumvirate would you like to be?
You know, the usual.
The huge.
Uh-huh.
What are you thinking, Frost King?
I'm thinking the essence.
Okay.
Because of the rubber duck that is currently on my desk.
I think that Frost King is player 1 and Blue is player 2. So we can of course
Sure, we'll find
verify.
out soon.
Mhm.
Okay, let me change your sigils. Oh yeah, I can actually just keep you on True Nightwings Blue. Very nice. Okay. Alright, in that case, I think we're good to go here. We do have several requests. The arena, the song, and then one team has Gareth, and one team has Almer. So, think about which side you want to take in this battle. This feud.
Do you have any preference?
Not really.
What do you
Oh,
mean, no preference? What do you mean?
I've got a preference, if that's alright.
Okay, the chat is
Nations
urging me to
shall
pick
take
Almer.
on the true Nightwings. Welcome.
Is this me?
Who
This
shall
should be,
conduct
well, whoever's
the
moving this,
rites?
it would be, but I think that's you, Frost
Okay,
King?
that's me.
Okay, good, good, good.
Yes.
Seems like I guessed correctly.
Oh, there's
So
no
it's-
talismans.
Oh, oops.
No talismans?
I don't
Yeah.
think we had
Wait.
intended to do that. Let's try again. Especially because we did have a request for Kerfang on Almer. I almost forgot about
The
that one.
essence versus the
Oh,
true
okay.
Nightwings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Oh, chewing dragon. You know,
Almer.
he has a point.
So I guess I'm picking Gareth.
It seems so. It does
Oh.
seem so.
Was there any other exile requests, or is it just that
No,
one?
I don't think so. Of course, there is the question as to how this is going to affect, what is this, the casual universe that this rite is taking place in? But we'll leave it to chat to figure out what those implications are.
I think that was mentioned. I can't remember what it was though.
Apparently, Almer is trying to go on a date with the Stowaway, but Gareth is the Stowaway's ex, and Gareth is trying to mess with Almer and make this date not happen.
Exile.
This rite is very serious and important, says Chewing Dragon. The
I suppose
implications
it's
are
probably
huge.
Velvet.
Dalbert helps Almer. Huge. Huge. According to Chewing Dragon, this could shape the narrative quite a bit.
Dalbert.
Frost King does lock that in.
Oh, we've got Taser against this, the wishes of the stowaway. This could be interesting.
Imagine if Gareth risked his Dalbert up.
What?
That would be a bit of a
Write the
twist.
sentence. That would be the ultimate plot.
Oh no.
But yes, Tizo siding with Gareth here.
Okay.
It's an OG True Nightwings team thus far. But perhaps some growing tensions between the Stowaway and Tizo. That's another potential interesting twist. What, Lilac?
Don't worry about it.
If Gareth wins
Wait,
and
what?
the Stowaway rejects him again, maybe Almer and Gareth can find some bromance. No, they're not in the same league, I'm afraid.
Sir
Ooh.
Gilman.
What,
Gareth is
Elmer
better
just
than that.
slightly a tier above? Oh.
I'm sorry, True Dragon, you're the one writing the narrative. This is true. I'm just saying, Gareth has very high standards. Okay, I'm sorry.
Exile.
And lastly, an exploding Lady River. So okay, here we go. Our first match between Frost King and Blue.
Essence make their
More importantly, though, it's a battle between Almer and Gareth. And it is Team Almer who strike first with a 28 damage Curve Fang plunge from none other than the team captain. It does, however, mean that he's now gone in this round. Blue wins the orb back, but loses it. Regains with Tizo and has some room to work with here and throws that one in for 25 from Tizo. Almer taken out by none other than Gareth. Lady River has an opening.
The orb
Goes in for the plunge, that's 15. But she did not have prayer beads, so that means Lady River is now gone in this round. And that means a little more room for Almer to maneuver, but he does go down here. Gareth to Tizo. Tizo with that infinite stamina, that helps him get in here. That's a 25 damage plunge. But now he'll be gone in this round.
the orb.
Almer, vanished. Gareth, on the move. Gareth banishes one, but Frost King retrieves, only for Almer to go down. And Gareth, hanging out near the Pyre, he'll plunge for 20 here, and that means one score is potentially all that Blue needs here. Gilman, he sneaks through.
Somehow did it.
That's a 15 damage plunge for Frost King. Now means no Gilman in this round, and no Almer for the next 5 seconds at least. Gareth against Albert. Overjumps the Pyre, but on the second attempt, makes it in
The true
for the
Nightwings
winning plunge.
prevail. Their adversaries confidently thwarted.
GG.
Thus
GG.
end this night's
GG.
proceedings.
Well played, you two.
Are you
And that means it is
Yes.
Has
Team
severe
Gareth.
implications.
Was that Vids?
Until the next.
Hitting him?
We'll see what the scribes write about this. Our historians are taking note. But in the meantime, we do have a request for player's choice for Exiles. So this one will be up to Frost King in blue. Meanwhile, Chewing Dragon is tippity-tapping away at the keyboard. Homer cries in the corner after this. The stowaway dumps him.
Could this be a reason to dislike Gareth a little bit more?
Whoa, whoa, we are not putting this on Gareth.
Okay.
Gareth was the victor. He did nothing wrong.
I promised that I wouldn't say anything, that I would be nice and quiet and polite.
I mean, I'm sure I could read a message if it was sent in the chat. I could recite it.
Whoa! Excuse me,
wait,
Chewing
which
Dragon.
two?
That escalated
Is
quickly.
that the stowaway?
Yeah.
No.
Brutal is perhaps not the word.
What did you type?
Lilac has had Nightbot intervene. Brutal is a strong adjective to use to describe a relationship between two people.
Especially.
Man, Chewing Dragon. It seems he did mean to use that word.
Wow.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid this one does not seem to end with a happy ending we were all looking for.
Can't have fun even in casual universe.
Yeah, so much for being the casual universe, right?
Oh my god.
Well, on that note, how about those rights?
How about them rights?
The essence shall confront the true Nightwing.
Okay, so this one is up to the players.
Who shall conduct the rites?
And it's a ringed Jodariel in the first spot for Frost King.
Oh.
You have everyone on notice.
Loses her home. And then, oh my god.
It just keeps on going. Chewing Dragon saying that he got his inspiration from George R.R. Martin, when in fact it's looking a little bit more like Lemony Snicket right about now.
Alright.
Aw.
Well, it's the Stowaway and Jodariel, both using the rings here.
No. That's evil.
Oh my god.
That is cruel
The
beyond doubt.
twists and turns.
Do you approve of this?
Me? Me?
All of you?
I don't.
Maybe it's best if we just don't acknowledge him.
Volfred.
Nutrition stick, Volfred. I bet there's a TV show like that. Yeah, Chewing Dragon. An aspiring soap opera writer.
Wow.
Speedy Birchroot. That's the last choice for Frost King. Oh! Somebody... Oh, hold on. Frost King seems to have just disconnected.
Yeah.
One
Yes,
second.
I may have.
Let me get you back here. Invite should be on the way.
It should be loading in, I think.
I'll wait a bit then.
Almer has been manipulated by Gareth, and he thinks that the stowaway was the cause of all his problems.
Garle.
Garlock. The Garlock monster.
Did he connect?
Oh yeah, Frost King, are you back in?
I think so. I believe I've connected.
Okay. Okay.
Tizo.
All right. Well, here we go. A match in which the players chose their preferred teams. So theoretically, one would think there are no lore implications to this match, although perhaps there will always be those who find a way to weave these things into their narratives. But it's Orlek now. And he plunges here for 25.
The essence falling behind.
Jody
Glory to the scribe.
plunging for 30.
The essence pyre now burns.
Gertrude's turn, but she crashes into the aura of Tizo. Stowaway versus Orlek. Orlek knocks her away. And then jumps in for 25 damage.
The true Nightwing's pyre now burns relatively brighter.
Blue locks down the orb with that sapling, making it awfully difficult for Frost King to get it. Now Orlek's turn, and he makes it in. That's another 25 damage. Volfred explodes the sapling. Orlek over the defender and in.
Now go on. Just
Now Jody
once
with that
more.
infinite stamina from the ring, but she's cut off. Tizo also with infinite stamina. The blue back with Orlek
It is done.
for the winning plunge.
The true
GG.
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 was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Perhaps the fact that the neighbors are still playing music is, in fact, the will of the scribes.
Until the
Maybe they're
next
playing the
round.
will of the scribes, for all we know. You haven't told us.
If I lived alone, I'd do that.
Let me just use my instant Will of the Scribes button to get that song playing in my room.
Oh,
What?
oh.
A button?
Oh boy.
Is anyone going to lock in Will of the Scribes for this one?
Oh boy.
I don't know, I'm hearing a lot of talk about it, but... There we go. Very audible confirmation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y-E-S, enter. Alright, anything else we are looking for here? Oh, blue. Throwing a little bit of chaos into the equation with the customize off request. Randomized exiles, masteries, and
about to do
talismans.
that.
What's
I
that?
was about to do that, but I realized I
Oh.
turned my mouse off, so I couldn't. So that's quite convenient.
Also, yeah, that is really cool, Uzi, if you're actually about to join CDPR. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a something of a witcher myself.
Oh.
Alright, but I suppose, I mean, outside of a potential arena request, we've covered most of the things that there are to cover for this next one. So I think we're good to go here, and we'll see what we end up with.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Cool.
The essence.
Oh, and it
shall face.
randomly puts us at the Fall of Solium.
Night wings.
It's a crone, a savage, and an imp for Frost King. It is also a savage, a nomad, and also an imp for blue. Of course, the other details, we're still waiting to figure some of those things out. The customized off. Well, everyone is down on Frost King's side at the moment. That means there's time for Gareth to throw this one in for 20.
Make their mark upon the flame.
Gareth.
It is indeed none other than the most stylish man on the downside himself. Ooh, an elusive maneuver there from Messenger Imp, who actually has 25 damage there. So that actually tells us a lot about Messenger Imp. All the way down on the left side. Or potentially 100% on the left side. Didn't catch as to whether Messenger Imp has any portals or not. And I don't think we see any portals. Oh no, we do see a portal for Tizo. Okay. And there is a portal for Messenger Imp as well, so, okay. Both players do have portals on their imps. Frost King uses said portal. Oh, that might be a super portal for Frost King.
No. Oh no.
And that is a very dangerous location. An extremely dangerous location for Frost King. But blue can reset it by scoring. Didn't make it happen on that occasion, though, and there is the plunge via the portal, and somebody can create Easter eggs. And we just got confirmation it is the stowaway. Those do give infinite stamina for a little while for whoever picks them up. And no prayer beads on Tizo. He is gone for the entirety of this round.
The orb is taken.
Down goes Snadra. We obviously know that Snadra has Sacred Bond. We can see the portraits. And no one left on Frost King's side, which means once again, oh, almost time for Gareth, but Bertrude with a dramatic return gets the interception, and now it's the stowaway. But she's down, and now it's back with Gareth.
Yes.
Tizo going on a banishing spree here. Or rather, I should say, Messenger Imp has lots of time and space now with everyone gone. So throws that one in for, again, 25 rather than the usual 15 damage. That means one score, potentially all that blue needs here. There are no saps on Frost King's team. There's always a chance of a RITE Light for 20 rekindling. We know of some of the talismans, but I'm not sure if we've confirmed all of them. There is no rekindling, and that means that is the deciding score.
GG.
GG. Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
Can't believe Gareth won again.
You know, it's almost like he's the MVP.
Until the stars align.
I would actually put it down to my own incompetence, but like, you know.
I think it's just that Gareth's tremendous style is overwhelming. It's captivating,
It's dazzling.
really. It is. Alright, well let's set ourselves back here. And it's getting late enough that I'm thinking this could end up being our penultimate rite. The last one in which we take any requests before our liberation rite. So if there is anything that we would still like to see before the night is through, then this might be our last chance to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know if there is anything we're still looking for here. Otherwise, of course, we could still just leave it up to the players. That also works. Not seeing anything at the moment, so perhaps chat will leave it up to the players, though I'm a little bit surprised. No worries, Makos. Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you in. And have a good night. Okay, there we go. There we go. Frost King said a little earlier, oh, I was about to do it. Well, now it is a reality. Customize off once again here. We could still do a song or an arena if either of those are of interest, but otherwise, okay, well, Blue, a step ahead of me. Have we? Yeah, we had at least one match in the pit today, right?
Maybe.
I think I remember seeing one earlier. Okay, that's just about everything. Unless anyone has a song in mind, then we are likely good to go here. So let's get started. So customize off again, and this time it's a sap, a cur, and a savage for Frost King. It's a sap, a harp, and a savage, and it's Gareth against Almer once again. There is no
Like a
escape.
theme today. Oh no.
As Blue goes bouncing off the wall like crazy. We did see Luminous Idol on one of Frost King's characters. I didn't catch which one it was. But 20 damage there, and it looked like Frost King started with just 90 life, which suggests that Blue had the talisman that deals 10 damage at the beginning of the match as well. So we actually have a little bit of... There's Luminous Idol on Rookie. Gareth goes down here. Rookie. He's banished. That lucky break brings him back quickly. Gareth. Throws it in. A snipe from distance. That's worth 20 damage. Ametha banishes one. Rookie on the move. Gareth gets rid of him though. Almer. He'll plunge here for 20. Rookie again.
Unfortunate for
He's
the
banished
essence.
though, and that means at the moment, Frost King defenseless, and Blue just quick enough with that throw to get it off before the sap could return. Rookie. Back to Almer. Almer banished here. Now it's Pamitha. She'll make it through. That's a 20 damage plunge. It drops Frost King down to 10, which means one score might be all that Blue needs here. But of course, we do see Frost King's sap, and so there may be some rekindling there. And here is Frost King, plunging for 20 once again with Almer. He's now gone in this round, which means a little more room for Frost King, or rather a little more room for Blue to maneuver around Frost King's defense. Here is Frost King, though. It's Rookie, but he's out of stamina. Can't avoid Gareth. Here is Gareth. There's the throw, there's the rekindling, and it's 50. So big second life bar for Frost King. Of course, Blue does also have a sap, may also have rekindling, although we've yet to confirm one way or the other. We do see the team shield, and I forget which side of the tree that's on. That might be on the same side as rekindling. Gareth eludes one of the defenders, nearly makes it in there, but Rookie makes a last-minute save. Now Rookie on the attack, and he'll plunge. That's 20 damage. Now he's gone in this round. Pamitha banishes Volfred, and now looks to get around Pamitha, and in for 20 damage. So Pamitha past Pamitha, but that means Blue's Pamitha is now gone in this round. Almer, oh, and it looked like he was clean through on the Pyre with a chance to score there, but a quick recovery from Volfred. He makes the stop. Gareth plunges here. That does drop Frost King down to 10. Now this is Frost King's second life bar. That does mean no more rekindling at this stage, and one score could potentially be all that Blue needs here. Pamitha, will she be the one to do it? Yes, she will.
GG.
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 Whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Let's head on back, and I think it is now time
Until the next rite.
for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. That would mean no requests from chat for this one. We'll turn the customize back on before we forget. We will head over to the Fall of Solium, and we'll go, Never to Return Nightwings edition. Have both players finish things off in style. So if you're ready, let's begin.
Stand forth, exiles. You stand upon the fall of Solium. Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. The stars themselves shall be your witnesses. The Essence, stand ready. True Nightwings, stand prepared. Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, so as we said, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So no requests from chat for this one, both players just taking their preferred teams to finish things off in style.
She can have the blue one this time.
Okay, so for Frost King, that means a ring on Jodariel, switching up the color of that ring, but of course the stats remain the same. Prayer Beads Orlek in the lead spot for blue. I believe that's the pair we saw using the rings previously, Jodariel plus the Stowaway. The Frost King going back to that strategy. Meanwhile, blue goes for the infinite stamina Tizo. Frost King finishes here with a speedy Barker. And blue goes full true Nightwings with last but certainly not least, Gareth. So alright, here we go, our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite. Frost King on the left representing the Essence and blue on the right representing the true Nightwings. Best of luck to you both. There it is.
GG.
GG.
As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite.
Well, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. Thank you everybody who participated in the rites today, and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. That's gonna be it for me. So I will hop out of Discord, but I will catch you guys next time. Okay, and let me just quickly free them from Steam Remote Play. Let's see. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna throw this screen on as well. As I was saying, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rites. So thank you everybody who participated in the rites and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, and you can do that by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and my streaming schedule is Fridays, we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, Saturdays, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, Sundays, obviously, Pyre Rite Night, and then weeknights, some combination of Path of Exile 2 and First Descendant. Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. Also, if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get a notification for when I go live. Also, at LidsVids on Twitter, post there when I go live as well. But actually, the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is by joining my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you next time.